Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we have another Sunday preview on our hands, and this one, as you can see, isn't what we were expecting. But this is Sunday preview the 24th of August 2025, which means everything shown in this article, unless otherwise stated, is going up for pre-order on Saturday the 30th of August and releasing on Saturday the 13th of September. And it's a big one. Certainly for Kill Team, and this does start to answer some of the questions, although it's completely out of order, but we're getting Tomb World, which is a huge positive. About 2 weeks earlier than I was expecting it. Have no idea what's going on here, because in this article that we talked about, I think we've talked about it twice now, the Kill Team Approved Ops 2025 new card pack states that it is being released a short time before Kill Team Tomb World. This Approved Ops pack has not been up for pre-order and is not, as far as we know, due for release anytime soon. I was actually expecting that to be going up this week, but it looks like we're getting Tomb World. There's a couple of other little Kill Team bits, and then there's the start of the declassified Kill Team stuff. So this article follows on from a video I think that we talked about on Friday, I think it was Friday, where we talked about this classified Kill Team list and what's happening looking like November. That's a whole separate video. In fact, I'll link it at the end of this video if you're interested in the Kill Team side of things. But Tomb World is coming. This is a brand new season with a brand new arena, 2 brand new Kill Teams. So in this wonderful box, which I'm really excited about, this is such a huge thing for Kill Team. I think this is really going to shake things up, which is fun. That's what we want, right? But in this, you get the first Death Watch Kill Team, and I cannot wait to learn more about this team and actually know what's in the box, because there's so many different weapon options and things that we just don't know about yet. But this is good, and these are just, I love these. I love these models so much. The Necrons are their adversaries, and we've talked about the Geomancer and the little cryptid things and all of this stuff. We've talked quite a lot about this box already. And you also get your scenery, which isn't really pictured here apart from that, but amazing indoor Kill Team Tomb World scenery, which has portals and Necrons in the walls and sarcophaguses and just really, really cool, visually appealing scenery. And it sounds like a lot of this stuff is going to interact with the game, depending on which game mode you play and which rules you want to pick up. So there could be some really cool narrative elements in this as well, which is excellent. This is great, and I'm really looking forward to this box. We then go down to the next 2 Kill Teams being released on their own. So this is the 2 from Kill Team Typhon. Battleclade, the AdMech bespoke team, very servitor heavy, but they're an interesting kill team. They're also sounding like they're going to be a very good unit for 40k, so I think these are going to be quite popular for AdMech players. Their data cards are also coming as well, if you want to pick those up to have their rules to hand for Kill Team. Raveners are being released as well, so these Raveners, you can see them there in their Kill Team operative configuration. From this box you can also build 5 normal Raveners. They have data cards for both for 40k, which again means that I think this kit is going to be quite popular with the 40k Tyranid players as well, and they seem like a pretty strong unit in all honesty. You're also getting their data cards, so you have their rules physically if you want them. Both of these teams, their rules are available for free. If you want to check them out, you can find them on the WarCom Kill Team download section, just up in the top there. Go to Kill Team, and it'll take you through, if you're interested in these teams, if these are teams that you want to play. All of their rules are available for free there, which is great. So you don't need the data cards, which is good because they're expensive. We're also getting the Tyranid Infestation upgrade sprue. So this is a little bit of terrain, mainly for the narrative side of Typhon, which was the last Kill Team box. It does confirm in the article that in an upcoming Kill Team balance update, you are also going to get the rules for this terrain for free. Again, in that WarCom Kill Team download section. Not right now, it'll be at a later date, but if you don't have this terrain and you really want it, and you want to use the rules for it for Kill Team and get the benefit out of that, and the Raveners, the rules are coming, which is great, and that's exactly how it should be with this stuff. If you weren't able to get that box for whatever reason, you still can pick up the bits and get the rules for free online. It's just nice to have different scenery, isn't it? So moving on to the other sort of question that they're sort of answering here. I think both of these boxes, so the Sisters Novitiate Squad and the Commandos for the Orcs, Both of these are dedicated, bespoke kill team sets. Certainly looking at the sisters, the models pictured here, and it is the same with the commandos. I mean, the two boys at the back you can forget about. But here you've got your different types of weapons, your different operatives, as they are in Kill Team. It looks like this is the complete boxes that are just being repackaged for 40k. Because at some point in November, these teams will be removed from the official competitive kill team list that you can use in official Games Workshop tournaments. Doesn't mean you can't use them, the rules will still be free. We talked about this on a video on Friday. In fact, I'll tag that one at the end if you're interested. But this is, both of these boxes are going back a few years now, but they are still going to be available because they have rules for Warhammer 40,000. They are very nice kits. In fact, the Commandos is one of my favourite kill team kits, still to this day after so many wonderful kits. But because they're both bespoke and the pictures that they're showing here looks like you have everything to make all of the operatives, if you wanted to use them in a less official capacity, let's say, you still wanted to play them with your friends or at your local hobby store or wherever you play, you're still going to have the rules. You're still going to be able to build the operatives for both of these teams. These boxes would be fine. There is a question on price, no idea how much they're going to be, but they are being branded as 40k, not Kill Team. This is the start of those 14 teams that I talked about on Friday, moving into the 40k realm proper and not being promoted for Kill Team. It's an interesting time. I hope we get an article actually giving us what they're doing and what's going to be included in each of these boxes, because it doesn't say anything about options, and I honestly couldn't tell you if these kill teams, the individual operatives, have special rules for their special war gear in 40k. But that's just 2 of them. There is another 12. I guess we're going to be drip feeding these teams as we go. Like I say, I hope we get more information on that, and if we do, I will obviously make a video on it. But at least we're starting to see the future of Kill Team become a reality now as we push into this big match play shift that's going to be happening in November. We have a couple of made to order things up as well this week. So made to order classic Aeldari. Before we get into this one and the classic Emperor's Children, they all fall under the same made to order basis. So they're up for pre-order on Saturday the 30th of August at normal pre-order time, and you can order them for just over a week. So they are available to order until 8 AM BST on Monday the 8th of September. They may ship sooner than this, but please allow up to 180 days for these to arrive. But if you want these collectors, this is definitely more of a collector's thing. But what have we got? We've got all 6 of the original Phoenix Lords and the Avatar of Cain. We have a Warlock, or is that a Farseer? And then that's your Warlocks, or is that a Farseer there and then that's your Warlocks? I don't know Eldar, I'm sorry, but you're getting that model there. It's a fairly standard Aeldari pose. I don't mind it, nice detailing on the staff. And then your Warlocks and your Farseer and whatever's going on there, they're coming. That's a nice pose as well. And then the Webway is coming as well. Price wise, I have no idea. I could be tempted with one of these because I think it is just a cool piece of terrain to have on a board, but it depends how expensive it's going to be. Made to order stuff is usually a little bit pricey, but if you're an Aeldari player or you're a collector of all these things and you want a nostalgia hit, that is what's coming for the Aeldari made to order. And then the Emperor's Children, this one is a little bit more, how shall we put it, nostalgic. Let's try and stay positive with nostalgic. You have an old Emperor's Children model, the old Didi Fabius Bile. I remember that Lucius, I don't know where from. Was that his model until the new one came out? Potentially was. These look like Noise Marines to me. They're just insane. Absolutely insane. This is fantasy 80s metal band, isn't it? That's exactly the vibe that they're going for, and they've completely nailed it. And then the Guitar Bolter Noise Marine. This one's slightly newer. I believe this was a Warhammer World exclusive model for a little while as well. This one hasn't long disappeared, but what a cool model. It doesn't work, it doesn't make sense, but what a cool model. So much personality in all of these old sculpts, not just the Emperor's Children, but also the Aeldari. There's something really cool about them, isn't there? So if you're a collector of either of these armies, or just in general Warhammer figures, and you don't have any of these, and you want a bit of a painting project, this stuff is going up for pre-order on Saturday as well. which is really, really cool. Moving over to Black Library, Assassinorum Kingmaker Special Edition. This one is by Robert Rath. Apparently it's a good book. I have heard very good things. But this one is Robert Rath's Assassinorum Kingmaker, available to pre-order next week, in a special edition that features a screen printed cover with unique art, blue printed page edges, and a ribbon bookmark. Each copy is numbered, signed by the author, and contains an introduction and a short story, Assassinorum Ironsight, and will only be available while stocks last. So if you're a fan of this book or you enjoy the Black Library Special Edition books, it will be going up for pre-order usual time on Saturday, and I reckon this will go very quickly. So fingers crossed, good luck to you. Lord of Chaos is going up. So this is an audio book of Rob Sanders' Archaon, Lord of Chaos, going up on MP3 next week. We have the Legend of Sigmar ebook edition. This one is by Graham McNeil. Doesn't tell you which books it is. I think we touched on this last week when it went up for pre-order. The physical copy of this is definitely available to buy now, but it's just getting an ebook release. It is a 944-page omnibus containing 3 novels and 3 short stories about, obviously, the Legend of Sigmar. I couldn't tell you which books off the top of my head, but it is a weighty tome, so if you'd rather have it on ebook, now is your chance to pick that up. Final Deployment is coming out in audiobook and ebook as well. This one is by R.S. Wilt and is an Astra Militarum novel. Focuses on the Tempestus Scions. Yeah, I don't know, this one sounds interesting. We'll see. Maybe I'll pick it up with an Audible credit. Finally, for our preview, the Warhammer TV Plus. We have Open Play, which is apparently a monumental task for their intrepid presenters, as they're building and painting an entire army in just 5 days. We also have another episode of the quiz show Brain Boys. I haven't seen one, so I can't comment on the quality of it, but if you want a Warhammer quiz, maybe it's a good shout. Let me know if you've watched it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And then finally, we have the Black Library Book Club. This time it's taking a look at The Fall of Cadia by Robert Rath. And finally, over here on WarCom, what have we got? Well, we're diving into Tomb World, so we're going to have a couple of articles, it looks like. One exploring the new terrain, we're going to get a rules preview, and we're going to get a closer look at the new Deathwatch model kit. The Deathwatch model kit is the big one for me. I'm interested in the rules and obviously what the new terrain is going to do, so we will be covering all of this stuff on the channel as we do with all the Kill Team news. The biggest one is the Deathwatch model kit. There's so many questions about what's actually in it, because all that we have seen, if we just bounce all the way up to the top, all that we've seen is these 10 operatives. We know that you're not going to be able to build all 10 operatives because there's 3 Gravis Marines in here. You're only going to be able to build 2 of them. But out of those 10 models, this is very specialized. What about shotguns? What about standard troops? Is this box going to replace the Deathwatch veterans? So what I want to know, and I mean, they should do sprue views and things. Hopefully we're going to get one. I want to know, are we going to get shotguns in this? Are we going to get bolters? Are we going to get enough power swords to have bolters and power swords on everyone, shotguns on everyone? Give us an idea of what this kit is going to be. So we'll see. Hopefully that answers that question. Obviously my pick of the week is that guy right there that does it for me. That wolf spear is amazing. I just love everything about that model. But let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.